what it is. It's your boy Diesel from Diesel TV. All right, man, here with another episode of Ride Alongs with Diesel. I hope we have a good time today. Hope there's a lot of stuff that I can show you guys that's going on. We're gonna try to get in a little something, start pulling some cars over in a little bit. I gotta eat some lunch real quick, and then we're gonna be at it, man. So let's get it. All right, so she got a citation. She was going 56 and a 35. She was up there in age, man, and I really wanted to go ahead and let her slide, but man, that's just too fast. 56 and a 35 is just way too fast to be going, and you know, she could end up hurting somebody or something like that. So I gave her a citation, 56 and 35. We here in the PVA of Faith Baptist Church. Today ain't the day to be arguing. Wanna argue? 10-4 going, no further. All right, so this guy wanted to argue. He basically, when I walked up to the car, I asked him for it. I had said, "Do you have your license on you, sir?" He said, "Of course I do. What do you want it for?" So I basically told him, "You're on a traffic stop. I'm telling you to give me your license. You give me your license." He said, "Well, I don't know what you're asking for." I said, "Well, give me your license. You can find out." See, with me, I don't tell anybody what I'm stopping somebody for before I get my demand first. If I tell you to hand me your license and I'm on a valid stop, or if I'm on a traffic stop and I tell you to do something, you can't ask me a question and expect to get an answer until you do what I tell you to do first. That's just how it is, man. That's just how I operate. This isn't a tit for tat kind of thing because I'm enforcing the law. And, you know, I got a job to do, and I can't be sitting here trying to give your demands while I'm trying to work and, you know, things of that sort. So he gave me his license and everything. Then when I went back up to the car, he wanted to hem-haw around and ask me a whole bunch of questions. So I just let him talk. I let him talk. He said he was in a hurry, but I let him talk because I give my initial spiel. I give my spiel the same way every time when I issue a citation. I tell them what their court date is, what day that's on, where it's at, what courtroom, who I am, who I work for, and if they can send it in and send in the payment, or if they have to go to court. Then on another other page, I tell them what it shows what their charges are, and I highlight all that stuff for them and all that stuff, man. So that's what I do on majority of my citations. It depends. Most of the time, sometimes it depends on, you know, what kind of situation I'm in, if I'm in a hurry or not, but majority of the times that's how I issue my citations. So I gave him a citation for 56 and a 35, and he wasn't happy about it. So there that is. Thought I was gonna have to pull him out the car. All right, so we got a call for a possible drunk driver in a parking lot right now. So I'm headed that way to it. What? Yeah. All right, so we got a report of a drunk driver. We get here and talk to who we believe is the driver of the vehicle. I've dealt with her a couple times. She's a narcotics user. So that's probably what was up with her. She's a narcotics user, so. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so it looks like it's about to daggone pour. And it's time for me to eat. So I'm gonna go and grab me a little bite to eat real quick. I'm on this new diet. Well, not new diet, it's a diet I do every year, but I'm trying to lose some weight, so I'm eating every 2.5 to 3 hours. Every 2.5 to 3 hours, trying to get some food in me. So that's where I'm headed to now. Going to get me something to eat, and then depending on if it rains or not, man, depending on if we get anything as far as on camera or not. So we'll see what's going on. All right, guys, so I just got finished eating, but look here. Look outside. Look, what's going on? Look. Nah, hey. No, look, on the damn window there, Look, nah, hey. Y'all know how I feel about this, nah. Hey, listen. Hey, listen, now y'all gonna see me when it's dry. I'll holler at you. So we got a call of another possible drunk driver. My partner is sitting up on it to see if it comes by him, and I'm going to try to get a position of where it'll come by me. So we'll see if we can find it. 2210, check it out. All right, I figured just by the way they said they were driving. So my partner just called out for fire and EMS because diabetic issue. Sometimes when it comes to these suspected DWI drivers, it might be a diabetic issue where they're low on their sugar or something like that, and they might be driving wild because they're having reaction from their insulin or whatever. I don't know the exact terminology for it, but it is one of those things where they could be, going into a shock or something like that because of it. So we're here now. 2210s out with.
Call 10-9.
2210s out with.
Copy 2210.
Rolling, so far on scene.
Copy 2210. Running 2210, 2212 status.
Right, no further checks, please.
Copy, no further.
Rolling, showing today.
Female to get a mileage 14885. 14885. Justice.
All right. All right, guys. As you can see, EMS is here working on him, trying to get his sugar levels to rise. His sugar level was at a 32 when fire got here. They gave him a glucose pack, and the glucose pack only took him up to a 35. So now one of the EMS workers ran over to the store to get some orange juice, and they're going to try to give him some orange juice to see if that works to bring his glucose levels up. I mean, his sugar levels up. So hopefully he'll be all right. All right, so we just got a call of a possible drug sale. We're gonna be in or out over there. Notes don't really tell me much, so I guess we'll have to see when I get there. 2210 Rowan, show me in the area. Black Kia Soul.
From the transportation using code 2.
Brandy units at Granite Civic Park status. Brandy units at Granite Civic Park status.
checks, right?
10-4, brother.
You going to eat? You heading to eat? Okay. 2210 launch. Let me take that quick.
4.
All right, so basically what that was, man, it did seem a little suspicious. I don't really know what exactly went on, but it was his mother that was waiting on him at the park, and he was walking up to the park. One of the people that stay around the park was saying that they do this all the time. The guy that was saying he was visiting his girlfriend, leaving his girlfriend's house, and that's where his mother picks him up at. So I don't know. She said she was the mother, so drug deal, maybe, but she didn't look.
45-15.
She didn't look like she was on any kind of narcotics or anything like that. But you know, she might be newly started or something like that. But like I said, it didn't seem like what the caller had said it was. So we're gonna be 10-8. All right, so we're en route to a disturbance call. Neighboring town doesn't have any backup, so I'm going to back her up real quick. In neighboring town, trying to figure out where it is exactly. So we're on the way down there. All right, so I was on our way down there, and I got canceled. She must have been able to handle it. Must not have been exactly anything bad or anything like that. She could have handled it without any backup. So we're back at it.
You know, things like that. So one of my assignments is to get an interview with someone who deals with, like, you know, crisis.
Okay.
Or just different things. So police officers was one of the careers on the list, and I thought it would just be perfect.
Right.
Like you just doing what you love to do.
Right. I mean, it comes with it. If it just so happens I save somebody's life, that's what I'm here for, you know.
That's a part of the job.
But my job ain't, you know, to be the top shot in North Carolina, but I was 5 years in a row. So now what? Yeah, you know. So I mean, it's just, you know, right. That's what I'm more proud of than the other stuff. You know, the other stuff is really like, you know, you did what you're supposed to do. So what? I mean,
I think that's the humbleness in you, though. I get it. Like, you a competitor, so
right.
Like the other side is like the competition accomplishment.
Right.
And like it's like, yeah, like this is just, you know, that's what I do. It's like it humbles you every day. You know?
Right.
Like,
Right.
And I get it. So like it's still an accomplishment to probably like go on the outside.
Well, I mean, somebody that is not a police officer just driving down the road sees a wreck and pulls somebody out of the car. Yeah, hero, of course. But when I get called to a wreck and I get there, first one there, and I pull somebody out of the car, that's my job. You know what I'm saying? That's
right.
You know, I mean, that's just like when I see on the news and they show this police officer pulling somebody out of a burning car. What, is he just gonna sit there and watch him burn? Like, come on, man. He's police. That's what, I mean, come on now. Y'all giving attention to something he's supposed to be doing. I don't, that's what I don't get.
I get that. People, you know, in even different fields, it's the same thing, you know.
Right.
Like,
Right. A doctor came up with a cancer treatment. Yeah, that's what he's supposed to do. Like, what is, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
The rocket scientists just built a new rocket.
Okay. Took him long enough. Like what the heck? Like, yeah.
I get it. Well, I'm glad you do your job.
Right.
And I'm glad you do a good job.
Thank you.
So one of my last questions is, what advice would you give for anybody desiring to work with, like, I guess, the police and, you know, crisis situations? What would you do best?
Your heart needs to be right. Make sure your heart's right. Here recently, I've talked to a lot of people that say they want to get in law enforcement because law enforcement needs to change, and you know, we need some good police officers out there. And if you think you're a good officer, I would say yes, go ahead and do it. But if you think you're going to change law enforcement, you are totally wrong. It will change you before you change it, because nobody knows what it is to be a cop until you're a cop, period. And nobody, like, a lot of people on the outside looking in. Until you're on the inside looking out, you will not know, you won't have any idea about what you're up against. So until then, like, I wouldn't say tell anybody to go into it thinking that they're going to change actual law enforcement, because it will change you once you see exactly where we are coming from when it comes to certain things. Now, I don't agree totally with, you know, everything that police does, but there are a lot of things that my community gets wrong when it comes to policing. And they get more things wrong when it comes to policing than they do right. All right, guys, so that is going to be the end, man. On that last clip you guys saw, I was doing an interview. Basically what it was, man, I had a college student approach me and ask if they could do an interview of a first responder. Their assignment was that they had to interview a first responder that dealt with crisis and stuff like that. I think her class was crisis management or something like that. I believe she's trying to be like a counselor or something like that. So I did that interview, and I just showed you guys a little bit of it. It was an hour and 15-minute long interview, and it wasn't an hour and 15 minutes, probably about a 45-minute interview. And the first question that she asked me was, what am I most proud of when it comes to my career? And that's what I was explaining at first. You know, it's not the fact that I'm proud of anything that I do in my career. It's mainly stuff outside of my career that deals with my career, like being the first place winner and fire and gun competitions and stuff like that. But all the other stuff is not stuff that I'm proud of. It's just stuff that, you know, as a police officer, it's part of your job. So that was the first question. Second question was, what advice would I give to a person that was wanting to be in law enforcement and things of that sort? And you know, I gave my explanation of that, and I hope you guys understood where I was coming from when it came to both of those answers. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be the end of it, man. I hope you guys liked it, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Also, guys, y'all need to get on my Patreon. For one, to support me. You know what I'm saying? It helps out with supporting the channel. Also, you get a lot of information that you just don't get on YouTube. There's 2 interviews on there that I'm not going to put on YouTube. There's some other videos on there that's not going on YouTube. So if you guys want to see those, you go over there. It's only $5 a month. There's another tier of $15 a month. $15 to get you a Google Meets with me every month, where we might smoke cigars, you know, and just chop it up. You know what I'm saying? I try to have a lot of fun when I do those, man. Cut a lot of jokes, have people laugh and things of that sort. I just, you know, I'm out of my realm when it comes to that, man. So not out of my realm, but it's just not as, it's just a lot of fun. Okay, just trust me, it's a lot of fun. So you guys check out my Patreon, go over there and support the channel. And that's gonna be it, man. That's gonna be the end of the Ride Alongs with Diesel. This is episode 24, man. We probably got 2 more episodes left, and then that'll be it. After that, I'm going to come out with a video letting you guys know what the future of the channel is, where I'm going with the ride-alongs and things of that sort. So you guys just stay tuned for that, man. Like I said, hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe with the bell notification. And y'all know what it is. I'm out.